Austin, I know a lot of people have been wondering about what happened to you even during the baseball season because of the situation with IU Kokomo, and then we were all kind of wondering where you were going to go from there. Can you give us a little bit of an idea of what happened and where you are today?
Well, it basically happened on a Monday. The president informed our coach that they were not going to be fully funding baseball anymore. So that means my scholarship would have been non-existent. And, even though I really wanted to go there, I'm not wealthy, and I needed a little help with money, and the coach wasn't really fully committed to a program that wasn't fully committed to him. So he left, and he was a big part of my decision to go there. So I opened up my commitment, and Coach Benjamin from Indiana Wesleyan called me, and he's been great. The facility is amazing. The campus blew my mind, and I'm going to get a great education. So I'm very happy with where I landed. It was very hectic and very stressful, but very quick turnaround, and I was very happy with where I landed.
And as you said a little bit ago, a lot of this happened during your senior season in high school. How did you handle that, knowing you're thinking about that and at the same time trying to win baseball games?
Well, it's very stressful, especially on the home front. You think you have your college choice mapped out, and then this hits you. There's not much you can do about it. You can only worry about the things you can control, much like in baseball, much like during the season. So I was very thankful it all worked out in a very timely manner, and was able to focus back on the team and get it off myself.
Can I ask your reaction when you first learned about the IU Kokomo situation? What was the first thing that went through your mind?
It was like a sucker punch, honestly. I was very set. I was buying into the program. I was very happy to be there. I've always been an IU guy, whether it be IU Bloomington or any of the other affiliates. And them not coming through was very disheartening. So.
Okay, did you have any doubt, though, that something would happen? And I know you talk a lot about, we'll get to academics in a moment, but did you have any doubt something would positively happen, though?
I didn't really have any doubt. I feel like I can let my play speak for itself. And I thought someone would come through. I feel like it took a little longer than I wanted, but I'm very happy with what it did, and I'm very happy that I did decide to open up my commitment and go to Indiana Wesleyan because it was a great fit for me, and I'm very excited to start.
Hey, what other schools would have been interested, and did you get a chance to visit some others?
I went to IU Bloomington after my sophomore year, and that was a great place. It just wasn't the right fit for me. I visited Earlham, and I love Coach Sack over there. He's a great guy. They have a great program going over there. But again, it just didn't feel right. I visited a few other schools here and there, but those are the ones that really stood out to me. And then Indiana Wesleyan blew them all out of the water. It was just one of those places that you really feel at home, and you really feel in touch with the coaching staff and the school, and it's going to be a great degree. So I'm very happy.
All right, talk about that degree situation. You said that changed as well.
Yes, it's. I haven't taken a class yet, and I've changed degree about 4 times. It's something that I'm looking to get into med school, and med schools are looking to diversify their programs. I've talked to many doctors, and they don't want just the pre-med biology, pre-med chemistry guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a straight-up biology degree and include my physics and my sociologies and psychologies. That way I can go ahead and have the requirements to get into med school without actually adding that extra taxing load of pre-med credits.
Did that kind of catch you by surprise a little bit?
It did. I talked to neurologist. That's what I want to go into, is neurology, possibly a neurosurgeon. And my neurologist said, don't worry about the pre-med. It won't make a difference. They want to show how diverse their med school programs are. So just go ahead and get a normal degree, and don't kill yourself, play baseball, and you'll have fine time getting in.
Yeah. Hey, I got to ask you a little more about Indiana Wesleyan. I see all of their sports. They've added football now. They just seem like they're doing a lot of great things at that school.
They're doing a lot of things from the athletic side and academic side. They just built a brand new $11 million football stadium, brought in all the football guys this year to have them start lifting, put in plays, and they'll start next year. Brand new weight room that overlooks center field of the baseball field. It's amazing. And then also academically, they just added a $38 million chem lab, bio lab, has a full cadaver lab. So that's where I'll be spending a lot of my time, so I'm very excited about that. But they're dedicated on all aspects of academics and athletics.
All right, I got to ask you, though, now you explained to me a little bit ago your schedule for baseball. So you just said you're going to spend a lot of time there. Now tell me when you're going to sleep or eat, because it sounds like to me you're going to be busy pretty much most of the day and night.
Yeah, the schedule is very hectic. Getting done with class at around 2:20, being at the field at 2:35, and we don't get done till 9:15. So I gotta eat on the run. Study on the run. We'll have a few study tables that'll help. But I'm very excited. That shows dedication to the baseball side of it, and I can take care of the academics on my own. So I'm very excited to see what we can accomplish there at Indiana Wesleyan, because I know no matter how far we go, it's going to be a very deep run in the postseason.
Well, let me tell you what, it's going to be probably a little bit of a challenge to you physically and mentally for a little bit, won't it?
Yeah, definitely a physical challenge. I did the workout program this summer, and it's killer. We tax your body to the max, and the high school guys that come in and work with me, they've been doing great. We're always talking about pushing it. We always want to make sure we're getting the most out of the weight room. We don't just want to take light reps, and they've helped me a ton with that. Both spotting me, them spotting each other, encouraging each other. That's helped a lot, and I hope to continue that at Indiana Wesleyan.
Is Dad giving you any advice on this whole thing?
He's going along for the ride. He played college baseball, and he had his chance, and I think he just wants me to experience it for myself. He's very excited for games, and he's already talked about coming up for a few scrimmages, and because I won't be able to come home much with the schedule that we have. So he's very excited, and I'm very excited for, to kind of get away and give him a chance to see what he's helped me accomplish.
Yeah, if I can ask you one last thing. You see a lot of kids still around the high school until you leave, and like you said, we won't see you for a while. What advice do you give some of your former teammates and some of the student athletes about the difference between high school and now college?
You always got to work hard. It takes on a different meaning when you go to college. Working hard in high school is, maybe you show up an extra hour after practice. In college, you got to do more than that. You got to tax yourself in the weight room. You can do the reps, but if you're not pushing yourself to where you're close to failure or failing in the weight room, you're not doing enough. You need to come prepared to do that, and you need to have the support group around you that, if you do fail, they're going to help you out, and they're going to get you through it so you can come over that. And, with the skill work, it takes a lot out of you. You have to be able to mend your craft, whether it's basketball, baseball, football. You got to make sure not only what you're supposed to be doing each and every play, but make sure the people around you, you have to make sure that they are in tune with what's going on, because you never know what's going on in someone's head, and you got to make sure, check on everybody, and everybody's checking on everybody. Everybody's going to be there.